Hi, today we're at Onset Beach in Onset, Mass, and it's the 2nd of the new year, so Happy New Year. And this is our first time visiting this beach, and it's a nice calm day, and what a pretty little bay it is. And we're finding all kinds of great things, so check out what we've seen so far. If you want to start right here, this was the first thing I found today, and that was some huge bay scallops. And these were freshly cracked open by the seagulls. They seem to be well fed here because as we've been walking along, we've seen a lot of activity where they're fishing and they're getting quahogs and they're getting scallops. So these are really huge. They're really beautiful. I checked to make sure that nothing alive was attached to them. So you always want to make sure that if there's a slipper shell or something on it, that you get it off and put it back in the water. That is if you want to keep it, unless you want to just throw it back in the water. So some beautiful bay scallops. And then we just walked down around to the tidal river on the other side of Shell Point and found this beautiful horseshoe crab carapace, right? Looks just like an old carapace. And found some nice spider crab carapaces. This one was funny, was just perched at the edge of the grasses on a little ledge. And you can see it looks like he's been hollowed out, but he's whole, which is really cool because usually you only find like a piece, right? You see the legs or you see just the body of it. And then we found a ton of blue crabs. So you can see the blue crab has the really spiky corners at the edge. They're really elongated. And then the real telltale sign is their claws, though. Look at those beautiful blues and greens on those. They look fierce, huh? With these little points here. And then I found a lady crab claw. And then I found a stout tagalus, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't see a lot of those. And if you want to come back here, lots of quahogs. Look at that beautiful purple on them. Lots of quahogs, a couple of little tiny surf clams. Didn't see too many of those. And then up here we found some oysters. Saw quite a few oysters. And then I found the underneath of a lobed moon snail. Okay, just a piece. And then here I've got lots of pieces of channeled whelks. Look at how pretty. So a bunch of them, and then the inner spiral, which is really pretty. Very nice. So these are snails. I think pretty much everything I've talked about so far has been bivalves, but these are your snails or your gastropods, so check this out. I also found these right away, which is a bunch of mud dog whelks, some New England basket whelks, and we've got a beautiful oyster drill. So I was really surprised. Lots of great finds on this beach. And then we have the usual slipper snail shell. This one I thought was an egg when I first saw it, because of all the little pitted holes in it. And then, true with sheltered bays is where you'll find the rib mussels. So I've got some beautiful rib mussels here in a piece with a little bit of rockweed, it looks like, on that. I found only one piece of jackknife clam, lots of soft shell clams, and we have some slipper shells or some mermaid toenails. Really pretty orange one and a nice yellow one. And then the blood arcs too. We found some blood arcs. So look at that big one. Very pretty. And then you have the two halves together there. So actually quite a lot of interesting things here at Onset Beach in Onset, Massachusetts. And it's a beautiful January day. Very, very nice. I'm so glad we got out. So anyways, thanks for joining me. See you next time.